Welcome to the Weekly Report on the crypto market, where every day feels exactly the same.
Wake up, ChatGPT. Give me the top 3 Mews of the week.
Okay, 1. Shiro has officially reached $1. 2. A new creative bounty mission has gone live. 3. The community hit a new all-time high in holders this week.
Perfect. Let's start the show.
Hey, how's it going? I think I have some sound issues, so I'm joining from my backup. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find it. Still having some sound issues on here. I'm going to join from my phone. Let's see if this works.
Ooh, feedback. All right. I hope y'all can hear me. This should be interesting. Switching it up. Gotta adjust with the time. I see Randy on here. Meow. Given the startup. Meow. Give me 1 second. Let me get this shared around a little bit more. And we're back. Sorry, I was talking the whole time. I'm gonna have to get a little better at the StreamYard switchover, sharing it out there, making sure it works. The sound being choppy on my computer isn't real helpful, so I have to join from my phone for the sound. But hopefully, I'm coming through loud and clear from my phone. And I'll continue to work on the sound issues. It's something where, like, when I start my computer, everything works fine. The sound works great. And then after about 15 minutes, the sound starts crackling and cutting out. And I'm not sure what to do about it yet. So, but we do have a good background. We had a little intro video. What do you guys think about the intro video? I'm digging it. I'm digging the Shiro Weekly Mew intro video. I'm going to play it one more time, just so that those that are just joining get to see it. This is our intro video, the one that won the contest for the video. And I'm hoping that I can get them to make us some updates weekly, so that every week we get a little different intro video. I already got a couple versions, but I love this as our branding for the Weekly Mew, and I'm excited to kind of build this out as a branding and really build this channel. Build this channel as a way for Shiro to get more exposure. I think we got over 1,200 streams on the last Weekly Mew, and that's just me talking. We're going to have some good guests. We're going to have some partners join. We're going to have a lot of things coming in the future for this. Just really getting it going, getting comfortable. I got my backlight now. You guys can see me a little better. Yeah, I didn't shave for this one, but we'll continue to get better. I'll continue to get better for you guys here. But I got my "Keep Going" shirt on. Keep going. Yeah. That is my Shiro mantra right now. Keep going. You know what? This community has been through a lot, and keep going is a good message. So let's do the intro one more time. I'm gonna play it up on the screen, and then I'll let you guys decide if you like it, and we'll continue to go through the Mew and talk about some of the updates. Here we
Welcome to the weekly report on the crypto market, where every day feels exactly the same.
Wake up, ChatGPT. Give me the top 3 Mews of the week.
Okay, 1. Shiro has officially reached $1. 2. A new creative bounty mission has gone live. 3. The community hit a new all-time high in holders this week.
Perfect. Let's start the show.
And that's our intro. I messed it up again. There we go. That's our intro. I think I'm talking. I think y'all can hear me. I'm not seeing any complaints on the screen, so that's good. So that's our weekly Mew intro video. It's pretty awesome. This community and its efforts, its artwork, its dedication to TikTok and socials and really everything just always impresses me. Y'all really do some crazy work, and I'm always impressed. So this was the winner, and congratulations to the winner. And I do have some more backgrounds, so I'll be rotating backgrounds. I quickly tried to set up a background, for me here, where I got the Shib and Shiro in the background. I tried to put it in the background, but it didn't really fit the screen well, so I'm going to have to reformat some things. Work in progress. We're a work in progress. Anyway, yeah. Let me start by saying I see the price. I know yesterday, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I woke up and the first thing I do is I kind of check the chats, and then I check the charts later. But first I checked the chats, and I woke up and I checked the chat, and I saw a lot of panic. And I mean, I can't not justify it, right? Like, panic, I get it. I get the panic. I get the worry. I get the fact that, the price is dropping and continuously dropping right now. And it doesn't feel good, right? It doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel good to you. It doesn't feel good to anyone that's investing. What I can say is we're right now seeing some sell pressure. We're not seeing a ton of buy pressure. And it is something that I talked about at the very beginning right now, where sometimes, taking a step back and kind of recollecting, is a good move. Right now, that's what Shiro's doing, right? Like, Shiro's been gung-ho. We've been push for so many months. And it's like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What are we doing now? What are we burning? How much are we giving away? What's our contest? And it's constant, just boom, boom, boom. And at some point, you have to kind of let that breathe, right? And especially after the hack that happened and the price drop, we've been seeing, just a lot of pressure on the downside, right? And it's crazy because there is so much supply control that's under control. So, taking a minute, recollecting, and letting the chart breathe. And what I mean by that is to kind of let those that are, kind of looking to exit. And it's hard to say it in that way, but I mean, really, that's what it means, right? um, because we know what we're building. We know what we're building. We know that we're here for the long term. We know that we are here to, build for a community that's going to build with us. And that's what Shiro is about. And so if we're constantly pushing and pressing and, pushing that gauge and really giving opportunity for people to flip the chart or for people to sell into, new buyers, it really doesn't do well for those new buyers, because you bring in new buyers, they get sold on, and then they're like, okay, well, that sucked. Because they aren't, they aren't community that's been through all the struggles with us. So you want to have new buyers come in and feel good about the situation. So what's happening right now is that, right? We are watching the price drop, and people are going to sell. Like it is going to happen. But what will happen is a floor is going to get formed, and we're watching it. We're watching that floor form. We're watching our group that really is in it for the long run accumulate supply. I have been accumulating supply. Like there's a lot of work going on in the background preparing, but at the same time, there is a strategy to, not going crazy all the time. And really it gives an opportunity for, new buyers to come in at a good price, for, those that are looking to be part of the long-term vision of Shiro to accumulate supply. And there's such a little supply on the market. I was talking about this the other day, in that, we're just over 30% of the supply is even available on the market right now. And that's not very much, right? If you have 300 people holding a trillion Shiro, we're going to be at like 500 million market cap. That's what we're at, right? Like you're talking, a trillion Shiro is something we've burned, 21 times or no, 210 times over. So we've, like you're looking at it, and if you have 300 people holding a trillion Shiro, we're mooning. That's kind of what we're talking about here. So the idea of getting out to a floor, having that floor get accumulated by the right people, by the team, by, believers in Shiro, is an important thing. It's really hard, right? It's hard to see the chart go down. It's hard to see how high the chart was and where it is now. But the crazy thing is, we are in a healthier place as a project than we've ever been. And I can say that fully, honestly, truly, we are in a better position as a project than we've ever been with Shiro. So take hope in that. I suggest, you continue to kind of watch what's going on, because there's going to be a lot of reveals very, very soon. And I believe in 2 weeks' time, this price is going to be something we laugh at, and I'm excited for that. So, I don't give investment advice. I really, can only give my opinions, my thoughts, the way I think, the way I strategize. But for me, these prices are kind of insane, considering, again, Shiro has never been in a better place as a project, and we're at our kind of lows. So that is my message as far as price goes, as far as that goes. Over the next 2 weeks, we will start dropping some things. There are plans. There have been developments happening. We do have some major rollouts that we're excited about. So be ready. Be ready. That's all I can say. We have been given some hints in our raids. I hope that some are paying attention. I do expect a heavy influx of new traders, of new community members, of new users in Shiro very, very soon. And yeah, it's going to breathe some new life back into our Telegram and our chats. And I know that people will fall in love with our community and with this group of people that are so passionate about this cat. So really excited. Really want you guys to know that this team is committed. We're committed long term, and we are thinking long term. We are building. We do have some new stuff coming out on our D app, and we are reintroducing staking very soon, and really excited to roll out a lot of things. So more to come. I'm not going to drop any crazy news on you on that yet today, but it is coming over the next couple weeks. Y'all are going to, I think, be very happy that you stuck around and were part of. So really excited about what we have going and some of the craziness that really has gone on in the background that even some of our team aren't aware of, which is pretty exciting. So pretty amazing stuff and some crazy alpha, but I can't drop that here, not yet. So that's my little tease. Let's talk about what I can talk about. So I would say our weekly raid stats have been, our weekly raid activities have been a success. I see a lot of people joining on to the raids, having fun. Shiro Weekly Raid Hour or Daily Raid Hour. I think we're doing it 5 to 6 days a week now. It is a success. It's basically Shiro being a reply guy with the support of the community, getting a lot of exposure. The Shiro account, I know, has more than doubled its exposure on Twitter since we started. And I think that is really just getting going as well. I think that we can really bump those numbers up. And I'm really excited about seeing, kind of Shiro get more attention. And especially as our chart starts to recover, people will really start looking at Shiro in a different way. It's funny because when a chart is down and it's kind of not moving a whole lot, people don't give much thought to it, and people just kind of wait for that chart to start moving. But when we're doing this strategy with community raids and reply guy, and people are seeing Shiro move, and we're posting charts, and it changes the whole thing. It changes the whole energy. You see people start to FOMO. You start to see people buy like crazy. So again, it's accumulation phase. It's time, that we're building out this structure, and structure is important, right? You want to have a base of everything you do. You want to have value additions to what you're doing. You want to have a community that's strong. You want to have a holder base that's strong, and all those things are a core piece to a big move. And this raid hour has been a lot of fun. We're going to continue it, and I do see you all raiding like crazy. And Shiro is making waves, so we're making a lot of noise. We are going to be a household name, I believe, and it is going to be partially because of this. Speaking of household names, Shiro did just have a big announcement yesterday, and I think that it is another big piece towards what we're building. all of you are aware that we have a comic book. That comic book is going to get distributed. We are working to get listed on Vivi. We are also going to have, production on this comic book, physical production, possibly some NFTs in the future, and we're going to continue to build out this comic narrative, right, as part of Shiro's story. But we were just invited by a group, and this is a lot of it was through Randy Chavez, who is a big Shiro supporter, one of our amazing supporters, and the Cat token, which is another cat token. They've been around for a long time. They're building out a comic book universe, and they have invited Shiro to become, part of that universe. So while we have our own comic book, we are also going to have exposure, through this comic book, through the Cat, through that world of comics that they're building out. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to give a lot of exposure to Shiro. We're going to help give exposure to the comic, and we're going to help each other grow. And I love the idea of partnering or pairing with another cat project, of working with others to really build each other up. And I think that together you can make a lot more noise and a lot more exposure. Right. These comics are also going to be on Vivi, and really it's a big part of building out a brand. And I think that, we've talked about brand for many months now, and, this is going to be a huge piece of building that Shiro recognition out. So really excited to be part of it, really excited to share it. Make sure you're joining up on Vivi. I know there's some links around. I'll make sure to post some, but make sure you sign up, and we're going to get a lot of exposure this way. And I think that it's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive, and who doesn't love to hear some more of the storyline of Shiro and kind of build that out in a way that's fun. So really excited about that. I'm going to go pretty quickly here. It is my 2-year wedding anniversary, and my wife is very patient with me and letting me do the Shiro Weekly Mew on our wedding anniversary. But we're just going to chill today. I think mostly we actually have a trip coming. We're going to the Dominican on the 25th. So from the 25th to the 30th, I will be interacting, but I'll be interacting from the poolside. So you guys will see me around, but I probably will not be quite as productive as normal. And I'm not sure we'll have the weekly Mew, but maybe I'll jump on for a quick video chat in the chat or something. I don't know. I'll send some pictures so you guys can see, what we're doing. But we'll be in the Dominican. I'll be back on Monday the 30th, and really that's really kick up time for Shiro. I think that is right around the timing that some of our developments will be ready to start rolling out, and it'll be go time. So, the next time we talk, I think that we're going to be talking about a lot of different things on the chart, and some serious leaks and some exposure. And we'll be talking about, why we did some things and what it means, right? I think that there's going to be some really big exposure coming our way, and I'm excited for it. So, stay strong. The charts, it's been kind of a wild world out there. And crypto itself has been having kind of a weird, it's been weird, right? It's hard to say anything else than it's been really weird to be a crypto trader lately, and just having all the world news kind of come into everything. But Shiro's strong. We're here for the long term. We have a lot of exciting things coming. And again, it's just part of a journey. And I think that it's a journey that we're going to look back on and all laugh as we celebrate. and I'm excited for that. You all deserve it. So have a happy Saturday. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. All right. Have a good one. See you later. Meow, meow.
Meow, meowing. There's only are you up?
Yeah.
Only one thing. When you do two people, still put it on single speaker.
Okay.